Just now, terrifying storm kept hammering this mysterious planet. Will family held an emergency meeting on the ship. Mom, who's an engineer, said they were now trillions of light years away from the galaxy. If they could fix the comm system and contact the space station, they might still make it back. But right then, a massive ice shelf on the ship started to crack. If they didn't take off soon, the whole thing would collapse on top of them. Time was running out. Mom ordered everyone to head to their stations and prep for launch.
We got a problem in the engines.
What kind of problem?
We don't have any.
Yet when she arrived the back of the ship, she suddenly found heavy metal particles from the storm had clogged the ventilation shaft. So she reassigned the tasks. They'd split into pairs and clean out every engine part as fast as possible. She and the doctor went to the hangar to print the tools they needed. Yet the woman glanced at the armored rover as if plotting something. Meanwhile, Mom noticed something odd. Someone had used the 3D printer before. She checked the logs and was stunned to find a handgun had been printed. Meanwhile, Dad had just taken Judy to the basement when he heard Mom calling and decided to leave. But he didn't know something in the water was racing straight toward him. He left just in time, and moments later, water went still again. Mom asked if he'd broken any system rules by printing something.
Okay, I did think about it, but it wouldn't let me.
You know how I feel about weapons in our house.
We already have one. Maureen, it belongs to an 11-year-old boy. We have no idea how to use
It's
it.
protecting Will. More importantly, if you didn't print something, who did?
Then she went back to the rear of the ship. As she called the doctor over to help clean the gear, woman suddenly tensed up and said she had something to confess. Mom thought she was about to admit printing the gun, but instead she looked confused and said she never touched the printer at all. Before Mom could press her further, the ship's alarm suddenly blared. She rushed to the control room and Dad said their fuel was draining fast, but they weren't using it now. The weirdness didn't stop there. Judy had drawn a smiley face on the front window, and after she left, something mysterious passed by outside the ship. Down in the basement, Dad checked for a fuel leak but didn't notice the pipe next to him quietly slithering. Meanwhile, Will saw the alien robot staring at the ship's vent. When he walked over, he also heard strange noises coming from inside. Then the ship suddenly shook violently, so the robot quickly shielded Will with its body. But now the eel-like creature bolted. The robot shoved Will into the nearest storage room and stood guard at the door like a sentinel. Hearing Will's shouts, the others rushed over. Back in the basement, Dad's fuel gauge started flashing warnings. Next second, a mysterious creature yanked him straight into the water. By the time Judy realized something was wrong, Dad's voice was already gone. She ran to meet up with her mom. Mom said there was a strange life form on board. When asked where her dad was, Judy frantically said she lost contact with him in the basement. Then suddenly, a giant eel-like monster was hurled to the floor, and her dad, who was an officer before, was safe and sound.
Don't go downstairs.
Is it dead?
It is now.